welcome back to Taste Toast Travel. I'm Tara,
And I'm John.
and we are nearing the end of 2025. So it
Yay.
feels appropriate to do sort of a year in review
Perfect.
of some things that were trending, were kind of big in the news of the drink, food, travel industries. So yeah, I'm excited to get into some of these. Now, this is not a all-encompassing list, of course. We just went through and chose some that I think were, I don't know, frankly, the most interesting or
Yes.
most relevant, what have you. If there are any that have not made our list that you think we should know or talk about or just be aware of, make sure you DM us, leave us a note in the comments. We want to hear from you. What are some other juicy things that we might have missed
Missed.
in the year of food, drink, and travel in 2025? Excited.
Awesome.
Ready?
Yes.
All right. So this one first, I had to put this on here because this was a little bit actually relevant, funny enough, to the wine industry because there were some wine brands that were doing some things with this or potential partnerships and things like that. So I always thought this was interesting. Tinned fish,
Oh, yeah.
such a thing this year. And it's not like it's like a new concept at all,
No.
but there was like something about it this year.
I feel like it was like popular at the beginning of the year and then it kind of fizzled.
Yes, I kind of feel like that too. So, but I think it became like more than just like a moment on TikTok because I think TikTok definitely
Yeah.
like made it kind
Yeah.
of blow up. But I don't know. According to some of my research and things that I've read and seen, it really did settle into like a legit pantry staple for some home cooks. So I think it's still very much like out there, but I agree with you. It had a
I
moment where it like
remember when
truly
it
blew
was
up.
like
I know, me too. I was like, what are we
so
talking
many
about?
people posting about tin fish.
Tin fish. And
Like,
it was like an aesthetic. Like it was kind of a vibe.
yeah, like we have that what's that bar down the street? It from here it's a cider bar and they have like a
Oh
wall
yeah.
of just like tin fish.
Yes. Yeah. I remember that's a good point. I remember walking in there and I was like, this is really a thing, isn't
I know
it? Like
people
this
that are super into it.
yeah. Were they
Yeah.
before this trend though?
I don't know.
You know what I mean?
Maybe they're both
It's
chefs,
like were you diehards of tin fish
so
before this?
maybe
Or were you
I
jumping
don't
in on the
know. Tin
bandwagon?
fish has been around forever.
I
I
know.
remember eating tin fish when I was a kid.
Did you?
Yeah,
I
like
didn't.
sardines in a can. Yeah,
I like sardines on my Caesar, but
uh,
other than that, I don't know if I
yeah.
could
You
do
just like
that.
open the can and they're just all like laying in there,
That-
and you just eat it
Stop
bones and all.
stop it. Ew, 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 ew. Yeah, it's one of the reasons I don't think
Yeah,
I could kind of get on board with this. But 2025, it brought a wave of premium conservas is the term that was
yeah.
used here in some of my research. So from Japan, Portugal, Patagonia, it's like smoked trout in that case.
Patagonia.
Patagonia. And yeah, it was just so interesting. I feel like people really started like displaying them like almost like little works of art. It got
Yeah,
very,
yeah. Like the cans were like very
which I kind of love, to be
colorful
honest.
and
Yeah,
yeah.
it was like, it's like a whole vibe. So, as I was mentioning in the beginning, there was just a lot of brands that leaned into collaborations with artists,
Mm.
ceramicists, that's the word, lifestyle influencers. Like it was a thing.
Yeah.
One of the brands I helped kind of do digital stuff for um was considering leaning into that and doing something around tin fish. So
Cool.
yeah, it's funny. But I think there was like a lot, sustainability and being good for planet Earth and everything was like it's a big topic right now. It has been
Is
for
that
a
like
little while.
is that like a tin fish thing?
Well, the sustainability angle I think kind of boosted it a little bit. So like small scale fisheries and like
Huh.
that type of thing,
I never
traceability, lower waste.
I
Yeah, we're
never
all
would have
kind of
ever connected those dots.
components to that. Yeah, I think is one of the reasons that it
That's a
was.
stretch for me, but
Yeah,
whatever.
I know. But yeah, Tin Fish Man. I don't know. Go figure. It's so funny. What I don't know. The power of TikTok really knows no bounds.
Yeah,
That's all I have to say.
people are impressionable for sure.
Yeah. All right. Next one is this golden hour dining trend. I feel like we didn't
What?
see this as much here. Bear with me. So restaurants created 4 to 6 p.m. menus that were cheaper, less crowded, and more relaxed.
So those are called happy hour.
Hold on. This is perfect for people who want an early night, parents, travelers, whatever on jet lag time. However, they weren't like this kind of like senior specials.
Yeah, it's like
It
early
was,
bird special.
but it was more like this kind of chic, curated small plate menus with good wine deals.
Huh.
Where this was happening, I'm actually not sure. I was trying to
They
look
just
into
like
this.
rebranded the early bird special
Low key.
for like young people.
Yeah. So some spots even marketed it as like a sunset dining or pre-evening aperitivo. So it just kind of like, I don't know. It's a kind of a take on
Hmm.
Europe's like aperitivo culture, the small snacks, light wine, social vibe,
Hmm.
which I would love to bring more into our culture. I feel like we need more of that.
Yeah,
And
it'll never
as
happen.
people who have a child, I can also kind of
We're just like
appreciate
not a
the
social people.
what?
Our we're just not social. Our country.
Well, certainly not compared to
We're just like, I want my own space. Get away
Europe.
from me.
A little bit.
I don't want to
Not
talk
to
to you.
generalize. I know not every city and
Eh,
stuff is like that, but
eh.
it's more than yeah. Well, we're so much bigger, and I don't know. Everyone has to drive everywhere, and like
I,
unless you're in like a
I
big city, that's
suppose.
hard. Yeah. But I think what I was reading too is like this trend also kind of reflects an inflation conscious diner because like
Oh,
wanting the full experience without sort of like the whole dinner
yeah, pay.
price tag on it. So I'm
Sure.
kind of here for it. I don't know. You know what would be again?
Never heard
I
of it,
I
but
feel like I haven't kind of seen this more in Napa, but this would make so much more sense. Is that because people will go to wineries, right?
mm,
They'll have time to kill before like a dinner reservation or
mm.
something, and they maybe like don't necessarily want to go back to the hotel because then drinking wine you kind of lose your buzz a little bit. So I talk to people all the time where they're just like, I wish there was kind of like an in between. Or people like think that wineries are open way later than they are. And
Yeah.
then they're like disappointed to find out they're like the last tasting's at like 3:30 or 4 and it's like,
I don't think.
what'd you
Yeah,
expect?
the restaurants here would never do that.
You don't think so?
No. Why would
Hmm,
they?
interesting.
People are gonna come to dinner regardless. I'm gonna charge them full freight. Why would I give them a discount?
Well, it's like but again, it's less food. It's like a altered almost like R&D kitchen. By the way, if anyone has an R&D kitchen near them, it's not like a chain. I think it's more just like here in California, right?
It's
But
part of a
there's
company.
a really yummy restaurant called R&D Kitchen. It's in well, one location is in
It's part
Yountville.
of the Houston's group. People know what that is.
No one knows what that
People
is.
know what that is.
I don't even know what that is.
Well, you didn't know what
I'm
you never
uncultured
heard of
swine.
you
I
never
know.
heard of fenugreek, so
Right. You can't even describe it. So sit
I
down.
don't know.
Well, what is this Houston group then?
Houston's. It's like it's a company that owns like restaurants all over the place.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You don't have any other restaurants?
Rutherford Grill.
Oh, they do.
Mhm.
Interesting. Okay, that's another Napa Valley one. All right, this next one. Sorry, I'm kind of blowing through these, but this is like just a little bit of a quicker episode today. Well, we always say that, and then
There goes an
here we
hour.
are, an hour in. But anyway, this next one, I feel like you're gonna kind of appreciate because you just are like should have been born in the 1950s. Retro dessert revival.
Retro dessert. What? Everyone gets Jello? What are we doing
No,
here?
okay. So again, this is one that I have not
Milkshakes?
personally seen. So nostalgia really coming back
Yeah,
kind of into the
sure,
picture. So
sure.
baked Alaska, flaming tableside,
Okay.
towering chiffon cakes, and like banana cream pies, like that type of thing.
I,
I thought you'd be a little more excited about
it's fine, I guess.
that.
Not like a huge baked Alaska. I've never gone to him like I need the baked
you,
Alaska.
I thought you love nostalgic
No,
stuff
very
like that.
nostalgic, but nostalgia for me nowadays is like the 90s. So like give me
I
a
can't believe our childhood's like
bag of Gushers,
what? Oh
that kind
my
of
god,
nostalgia.
you're funny.
But like
Not so much the 50s. Okay,
no,
fair
I
enough.
mean for me like a milkshake, totally. Like for sure a milkshake. Uh
This reminds me of
like
Greece. Yeah, that's funny.
fresh pie, stuff like that.
Yeah, okay.
That sort of thing for me, not like a baked Alaska or like
Mm.
whatever weird thing,
Yeah, like some
like
of the other
I'm
things
more
I
of like a
mentioned, the chiffon
classic kind
cake.
of guy,
Okay.
but also yeah, it's I mean, I could get on board if they're like you want this like chocolate milkshake, like yeah, I do.
Well, thanks.
And like it comes in like that tall like
Yeah,
glass
it's like kind of
like
it's not a flower, but it like it
yeah, it
kind
comes
of
in
spouts out
that
its mouth.
glass
Yeah. I know
cup
exactly what you're talking
thing,
about.
and then you get the extras in like the metal cup on the
Oh my
side.
god, I do. Yeah.
Yeah,
There's. Oh, you're
that's what I'm
funny how
on.
you remember those little details.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, that's pretty good.
oh yeah.
Well, so I think the whole thing around this is that dessert menus are just becoming a little more playful, and I think it's sort of what people are kind of enjoying about it. So sort of, and also like big dramatic kind of over the top presentations of it. So again, if it's like flaming table
Yeah, everyone
side,
wants an experience now.
yeah, and so we're not shocked. Social media loved this whole
Oh
kind of like wow
yeah.
factor around it. So
Everyone
restaurants
grabs
really
their
lean
phone
into
like,
the
"Oh, let me
theatrical.
record this."
Yeah. Listen, I'm not gonna lie. For my birthday, this was probably like 3+ years ago now. This was like, yeah, before we had Audrey. I went down to LA for maybe it was like for my 30th. I don't know, but I was down in LA, went out to Craig's, very famous restaurant in LA, where all the
Did
celebrities
you meet
are.
Craig?
I did not.
Oh.
I did get kicked out for taking a picture
Oh yeah, you told me about that. You took a
of Nick
picture.
Viall. I was pretending to take a picture of my friend, and because I was trying to get him, and he's not even like an A-list celebrity, but I don't know. I was just like, oh, there's someone famous because we saw not Pam Anderson, who was it? Carmen Electra was
Huh.
getting her picture taken
Nice.
outside, and then yeah, the person like some person working there was like, you can't take that, delete it immediately. People come here for like to whatever, not to be photographed like this. I'm like, people come to Craig's to be noticed. Are you kidding me? Like that's where celebrities like would go if you want your picture taken. It's just kind of
There's
funny.
one rule. You weren't supposed to do that.
I know.
God.
Go be in your early 30s. But the whole point of that was there is
Good one.
I'm assuming they still have it, but like Tinks, you probably don't know who Tinks
I've
is, but
never
she's a
heard of that.
very famous like influencer. She's has a podcast, all the things. Anyway, she has like this Sunday there essentially. And so it's like it might be like vegan ice cream. It was actually very good ice cream, I'm not gonna lie. But it was like a bunch of different scoops of ice cream, and then they have these like sparklers that they put on top of it, and they,
It was
give it to you.
vegan?
I think, yeah, there was something different about the ice cream. I'm not gonna lie, it was actually good. It was very, very good. But it was like
Gross.
that whole thing where it's like very Insta worthy, and it's like, it was a whole
I
thing.
can't with
So
LA.
I know.
Um
I know.
I'm just waiting for a restaurant, like a high-end, amazing, not even like high-end. We're not even talking like, doesn't even have to be Michelin starred, but like just a really, really nice restaurant where there are no phones allowed. Like you have to turn your phone in
Yeah.
before you go in the restaurant.
I'm kind of here for that. Yeah,
Oh,
I'm on social media a lot, I know, but I'm here. There's a place near where we live, that's like the bar. It's like Eddie's, I think it is, right? Or it's
yeah,
like something kind of nearby.
just a
No
bar.
phones are allowed. I
Yeah,
love that.
but I would love it to
It's
go to
very
like a
popular.
restaurant
Yeah.
where they're like, you have to like put your phone in this like cubby.
Maybe not that, but like I don't know if people would like surrender their phones, but you're just not allowed to have your phone out. You just have to
No, you
like
can't do
abide by
that
that.
because then people would pull their phone out like you.
And if there was a no,
They
if
said,
there
don't
was
take
like
pictures of celebrities. You're like,
if there was
oh,
like
like what?
I have grown and
As
matured
soon
since
as
then.
soon as you give people alcohol, they're like, I don't care anymore. You have to like have them like put it in a locked like locker or something
Oh
like
God, this
that.
is a whole separate conversation.
Ugh, I would
Anyway,
love that.
but yes,
I'd be like,
do
I didn't
agree
even
with
bring
you.
my phone.
I agree with you. Anyway, to finish up this dessert conversation, I think there's just this craving around, comfort, familiarity, and there's just like this classic Americana thing that's very, I don't know, people like
Yeah, I
it.
like that. I'm here
Classic
for that.
American with like European sweets that all
Yeah,
kind of are made like modern.
I'm here for
And
that.
there's just like kind of a throwback element to
Sure,
it that people are really liking.
sounds good to me.
Yeah. All right, we're switching a little bit to alcohol and non-alcohol here for a second, but more around the drink. Vermouth bars took off
That's strange.
this year. I didn't hear about this one as much, but
No.
the low ABV movement just keeps on growing, and vermouth became the star of this. So, dedicated vermouth bars thrived apparently in New
Huh.
York, Lisbon, and London.
Hmm.
Some examples with many spritz forward menus. Love that.
Yeah, I can see
you
that.
know me.
Vermouth tends to be, yeah, I mean,
And so, yeah, I think there was just a discovery of how versatile vermouth can be, whether it's, with an orange slice and a spritz, cocktails, even just
yeah.
like with tonic, right? So this kind of aperitif lifestyle tied into like slower evening, small bites at European cafe feeling. Basically, we all just wish we were in Europe. That's what I'm taking away from this conversation.
Vermouth's cool. I mean, yeah, that's an interesting thing.
Yeah,
I
what?
haven't seen
Just
it right
like
here.
give me like a high level, just from a sommelier perspective. Like,
It's fermented wine.
what is vermouth? Okay,
Yeah.
yeah, okay, I knew that. Anything else to
You can add like,
share about
yeah,
like
I
what's
mean,
cool about
you
it?
can it's very, you can do whatever you
It's just
want,
very
right?
versatile. Like
You
I
could have
said,
like herbs and different
yeah.
botanicals and all kinds of stuff in there. So I
Mhm.
mean, you have red vermouth and you have white vermouth, right? You
Okay.
could have dry, you could have sweet vermouth.
Yeah.
So generally sweet vermouth red would go in like, a Manhattan to kind of balance out that like
Okay.
heaviness of the alcohol, the bourbon.
Mm-hmm.
And then you could have like dry vermouth, which goes in like a martini,
Right. Okay.
which creates
Makes you
like
like,
that dryness in the
yeah.
martini. Um, so just like they're versatile. You can make all kinds of vermouth,
Yeah.
different grapes.
I see why people like it.
Yeah.
It really, yeah. It's kind of a good,
It's like Amaro, but not. It's like in the same ballpark as Amaro's.
I love Amaros.
Yeah.
Oh, there was this great place in Napa. It's since closed, but they did an Amaro tasting. Remember doing that?
Mm,
Oh, that was fun. That was a great night.
mm.
Surprisingly, did not get as drunk as I thought I would. No, it was great. Highly recommend if you can find some good Amaros. Switching really quick. Well, okay, you know what? I was gonna go out non-alcohol, but let me finish with my alcohol spiel. So next one on my list, sparkling red wine had quite a
Oh,
moment.
weird.
So Lambrusco kind of led the charge here, but
I like Lambrusco.
Shiraz
Oh God,
also made a
I've
comeback.
had that before. Not good.
What don't you like about it?
It's just weird.
Well, apparently you're against most of America because they're
Sparkling
yeah.
Shiraz, yeah, from Australia.
Yeah.
It's just weird.
Why?
It's just weird.
Like, it's not giving
Tastes
me
weird.
anything to
It's
work
like a red
with.
wine that's sparkling and it's like Syrah. Like
Yeah.
it's just not
I
for
think
me.
it just does. It feels a little
It's
disjointed.
just
Kind
weird.
of
Yeah,
like it just doesn't.
it just
Yeah,
doesn't go.
that's funny. Well, so once again, TikTok strikes. So TikTok's red wine spritz and sparkling red with pizza content helped kind of normalize that for a younger audience. A younger audience that isn't not drinking as much. So that's interesting that was, the one that kind of brought people in. So I think what people liked about it is that, it's chilled, it's slightly bubbly, and it works. Would you say it works well with kind of slightly richer foods? So like a cured meat, barbecue, like a holiday dish. Like let's say if you didn't want like a heavier red,
I
but you still
guess.
wanted like a red that was like a little lighter.
No.
That's so interesting. I love hearing this perspective from
Yeah, I
someone
mean,
who's
I
really
had
knowledgeable
this
about
was
wine.
granted they may have gotten better. I don't know. I had this a long time ago.
Well, think outside of Shiraz, like just again Lambrusco. Like
Yes,
thinking about some of
Lambrusco
these
is
good ones.
fantastic.
Okay, so that's so interesting. What do you like about?
Well, Lambrusco, it's not like okay, Syrah. You know Syrah.
Yeah,
It's like a
it's
heavy red wine.
yeah,
It's like
yeah, yeah.
smacky in the face,
So
dark
then
red, heavy,
make that
weird.
effervescent.
Yeah,
Yeah,
strange,
yeah.
peppery, black pepper, that kind of stuff.
Okay.
And then just like let's make it bubbly, like
I'd really have
strange.
to try that actually.
But like a Lambrusco is like light and
Hmm.
fun and delicate and cute and just like tasty.
Girly.
It's just
Good for us
good.
girls
It's
to
just
do.
tasty. It just lends itself to being sparkling.
Yeah.
There's some things that lend itself to
To being
sparkling,
spark, and some
and
that are
some that are just like
not so
just
much.
like
What are you
yeah,
doing
putting
here?
lipstick on a pig. Like stop, just stop.
Yeah.
Uh,
Okay. Fair enough. Interesting. I just got a little crash course in that. I appreciate that.
but I like Lambrusco,
Okay. I
and
have
that's
to have
good.
some of that. That sounds
We've
fun.
had it. You had some. We had it at Diwali party.
Oh, that was delicious.
Yeah, Lambrusco was like
But I'm
Jesus
drinking
Christ.
half the time.
It was like
I remember that. It was good.
slight sweet characteristic
Yeah.
to it, but just
Yeah.
like just a kiss of sugar to make it like
Any like RS, I would
just to make it like
more, I would
just slammable.
have. But dangerous.
Dare I say crushable?
Please don't say crushable. All right, another one that also gained a lot of popularity, and this is very interesting, I have to say, working in the wine industry, seeing this, dare I say, trend and shift in consumer behavior and how this is going to play out is aromatic whites have also become very popular, at least in America. Like
Does it list what's grapes?
a lot of yes. So styles like Gewürztraminer, Riesling, Gruner Veltliner, Torrontés, Albarino, and Viognier saw a big bump.
Yeah, all those are like all the
Big
just missing
aromatic
Chenin
whites.
Blanc.
Chenin, yeah. Yes.
But
I'm seeing
love
Chenin.
all of those
Okay.
except for Torrontés. Hate that.
Why?
Oh, it's terrible. People,
From
I don't like it specifically.
Spain?
It's a great wine.
Where's it from?
It's from Salta
It's
in Argentina.
Argentina. Okay. Yeah. Why? Sorry.
It tastes like soap.
Really?
Yeah, like potpourri soap.
Well, is that
Some people love it.
stylistically, or that's terroir driven, or
That's
what's
just
that? It's just the
the
nature of that
grape.
grape.
The grape has a lot of
Fascinating. I almost want to try it just out of
what are
spite,
called
just to see.
terpenes, which gives you the
Soapy.
yeah, that's like the floral characteristic. For
Okay.
me, it smells and tastes like a bowl of potpourri. But some people absolutely love it.
Uh,
I that Torrontés is one of the only grapes I have ever like wines I've ever drank where I'm like, this isn't for me.
really?
Yeah, don't like it.
That's saying a lot
Yeah,
coming
just not good. It's
from
very
you.
strong to me. It's just like
Yeah.
it's like
Well, how would you even do that with food? Like, what food would
yeah,
you even pair with that?
that's tough.
Which I think is also goes to say, like, a lot of these aromatic wines, I think people are, as much as people love food and wine pairings, like these are just on their own. I think people are enjoying these, and
You can definitely like
even
have
outside of summer, right?
you
Like,
can have Torrontés that's like more flowery and less floral,
mhm,
just depends on a lot of factors in the growing season. You can like ripen out the terpenes or whatever, but like
sure.
I might have had one that was just like incredibly aromatic and floral. It was
Okay,
just like
so
ugh,
it was just too
it's
much.
not good.
There might be like a more subdued one out
Yeah,
there.
but
Yeah.
it's not something I'm not seeking out Torrontés.
Okay.
All the other ones on there are
Yeah,
fantastic.
love the rest of those. I mean,
Riesling's
love
great.
Gewürztraminer.
Gewurz is
Gewurz is
great.
fun.
Viognier is good. There's some Viognier. I love like a Viognier. I'm not a big fan of California Viognier for the most part.
Hmm. Why is that?
I don't know. It tends to be like too heavy.
Hmm.
I know
I could
like
kind of see that.
yeah, they end up being like too high alcohol, a little bit oaky, stuff like that. But like
Mm,
they're okay, I guess. Or
okay.
yeah,
Stylistically, yeah, that's a little.
there's a place in France called Condrieu that makes like
Hmm.
arguably the best, and
I would imagine
love it.
France would do Viognier the
It's
best. I
very
mean,
good.
yeah,
Condrieu is very good. It's pretty expensive for
bet.
Viognier, but it smells for me. I remember doing a blind and it smelled like a bag of tropical Skittles. It was so good.
Ooh,
Yeah, like the blue bag.
ooh, that's good. Yeah,
Hmm.
the blue bag.
Specifically, blue bag of Skittles is
Specifically the
what it
blue
smelled
bag.
like.
That's funny. That
Or
sounds
maybe it was the
delicious.
purple bag. I can't remember.
Okay.
It's tropical Skittles.
We're getting to it. Yeah, that sounds. Albarino is kind of a fun one too. I love
Albarino is
that when we're
great.
like doing fun Spanish
Albarino's yeah, it's a
pairings.
great wine.
Yeah. Yeah, I think people are kind of looking for just wines with a little more texture, personality. It's just beyond Pinot Grigio. You know what I mean? Like, so these wines, again, I wonder how much of, we're talking America specifically here, are like actively pairing these wines with foods, but I
Yeah.
think they do pair well with some like
We're
global
yeah.
flavors, which is fun. So I think that's another draw for these for people. But yeah, it's just interesting. I mean, so from some of the research I've done, producers kind of leaning into drier, off dry styles, which
Yeah.
thank God, because the American palate, overarching, I'm not trying to generalize, but like it is
Yeah, sweet.
sweeter. It's
Yeah.
sweeter. I mean, look at how successful Mayomi Pinot is. And
Oh
it's
yeah.
like,
Everything.
bleh.
Soda,
Yeah.
sweet
Yeah.
tea,
Yep.
like juices. It's all just sugar.
Yeah.
And so people love sugar.
So this is kind of refreshing. I love this. I love this for America.
Kool-Aid.
And this trend also kind of dovetailed with the rise of Asian and Middle Eastern cuisine dining, which I also love to see. I love both of those.
Mm.
And those are really
Yeah.
yummy. And a lot
Well,
of these
yeah,
go
because slightly sweet
fantastic with
stuff
that.
goes really well with spicy food.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. So to bring it to non-alcoholic for a moment, and this is so cool because I just recorded with somebody. This episode hasn't come out yet, but we touch on this, and I'm intrigued. Is the premium non-alcoholic pairing menus?
Okay.
Why? I know you're gonna have thoughts on this. One thing I don't like is at least in California, where we are, how much they charge
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
for non-alcoholic.
Stupid.
What they charge for alcohol included
Alcoholic beverages.
drinks, yes,
Yeah.
is asinine.
Yeah.
But
I'm not gonna buy. Okay, a martini's $20. I get it, but
yeah,
like then a mocktail is $18,
it's yeah,
$20. Like what?
it's why
You just
I
mixed a
just
bunch of juice together and
I know,
you're gonna charge me $20?
I
Like
know. I basically stopped. It's so funny when I was
so what you're telling me is the vodka's free
well, yeah, right. Or it's like
or the gin.
a few
The
dollars
alcohol is
less.
free.
Yeah,
Everything that goes into the drink is what you're paying
is what
for,
you're paying
and then
for.
all the alcohol is free.
So the trend here is that more fine dining spots are offering these pairings that are matching the food thoughtfully, right? Like it's beyond just juice and a few other ingredients. So there's again in this episode that I mentioned that will be coming out, they went to, I think it was like a 2 or 3 Michelin star restaurant,
Mhm.
right? And they did like teas. So
Mhm.
like some other things could be like, ferments, different kinds of types of blends, zero proof distillations, infused waters, things like that. And yes, it is, one could argue, still quite expensive, but it's still, listen, people have countless reasons for not drinking, right? Or not
Yeah.
wanting to drink or whatever. So I appreciate it, and I think there's an effort in making it feel more high end, and it's very chef driven. Like it's just not like an afterthought. I was just like, oh, by the way, here's
Mhm.
something for you non-drinkers. Because again, like there's a lot of more, well, maybe not more than ever, but like who knows, history. But like there's a lot of sober curiosity going on right now. There's a lot of, things around health and all of that. So it is a way to make people feel more included
I guess.
that maybe, who just don't want to drink alcohol for
Yeah.
whatever reason. So I know people might have various thoughts and
I
feelings.
just still think
Let
it's
let
too
us know
expensive.
actually on your thoughts and feelings on that. I'm actually very curious.
I
People,
just I mean, it's
if you're
still
listening.
I think that the wine pairing at French Laundry is like 250 a person, and I
Yeah.
think the non-alcoholic pairing is like 150. Like,
That's
it's
wild
just
to
so
me. See,
expensive.
that's where I kind of I it's like such a double-edged sword. I like that they're ultimately catering and like, including people that don't want to drink. It's like, sure, you deserve something too, and it deserves to be fun and cool and whatever. Like, okay, that's fine. But yeah, I'll just never be okay with how much
It's
it's
just
charged for. It's
expensive
just it's
for
a bummer.
juice.
Yeah. I can appreciate the thought that goes into the pairings. Like, okay, cool. Like in these higher end experiences,
Sure.
like great. But yeah, to put like a premium on that, like I just, yeah,
Yeah, it's a
that
lot.
doesn't sit well with me
I
either.
don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. But very curious to hear from you guys on this. Or if you are a non-alcohol drinker, like your thoughts and feelings on this. So let us know. All right, moving on more to travel in
Mm,
our last few minutes here. So there was a kind of a boom in destination dupes, quote unquote.
I mean,
So travelers seeking out less crowded, more affordable alternatives to famous destinations.
oh
I'm
god,
what?
nothing.
Oh, I was gonna say I'm kind of here for this.
Oh
Why?
jeez,
What?
that's just ridiculous.
Well, so for example, instead of Santorini, they go to Paros. Instead of Amalfi, Is always mispronounce this. Ischia.
Yeah.
Yeah. Instead of Kyoto, Kanazawa.
Uh,
I almost mispronounced it. Instead of Bali, Lombok. I don't know.
why?
Well, so this trend came from a mix of over tourism concerns, which is so fair. We'll
Uh,
probably talk about that on the podcast here at some point. Rising costs and travelers craving more authenticity. Listen, we've talked about going to Florence and our last experience
mhm.
there and how in all the times we've ever been there, me especially because I've been there a little bit more. I've never seen anything like it in my life. It won't
Mhm.
stop me from going to Florence,
Mhm.
but in some ways, I'm like, do I need to spend as much time here? Like, it's borderline. There's always going to be a part of me that enjoys
Yeah.
Florence, but it was almost like,
Yeah.
what are we
It's
doing here? Like,
way too
kind
many
of get me out
people.
of here
Mhm.
a little bit. So I think that and hotels and tourism boards also embrace the dupe trend in their marketing. So it's like they would kind of say like XYZ, but without the crowds. You know what I
Mhm.
mean? So it's like making it, kind of more
You
alluring in
know
that
what's
way.
causing overtourism?
I feel like this is a trick question. I don't know what.
Social media,
Oh, well, sure.
influencers.
Yeah,
They're
yeah,
ruining it for everyone.
yeah. Damn influencers. No, it's it just so I won't even blame just influencers. Yeah, no, 100% social
Social
media.
media is just like
It's
caused
making
over
things
tourism
a
for
little,
sure.
yeah. No, definitely. It's funny is it reminds me of like those wine windows, again to
Yeah,
bring it back to Florence, like that whole thing. What was I going to try and do? Get a freaking picture and video, and then we
because you
saw the wine
saw someone
because I
do it
saw it on social
online.
media. Yes,
Yup.
I'm ashamed to say it, but I did, and I was like, I don't need this in my life that
Yeah,
badly. I'm not going to sit here for an hour and a half waiting in line for a photo that I'm going to
I
post
sure as
that
shit
people are going
wasn't.
to,
Yeah,
yeah.
you could. I would
Also,
have gone and walked. I would have gone and like
walked
had a
with
drink.
Audrey
I
and
don't know.
like, you're like, you can do that.
Mhm.
So it's, yeah, No, it's true. But honestly, I just appreciate that more also because I think just too as we've traveled and it's not like we're the most well-traveled people in the world, but it's just like going off the beaten path a little bit more.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
just
I see
again, I think
that.
I think people are craving more of that authenticity and just like going a little deeper with just everything, with how the world is with AI. It's just, all the things. But
Yeah, I get it.
I can see both sides there,
Yeah, no,
kind
I
of, yeah.
get it.
Well, speaking of AI, that leads me to my next point is AI personalized itineraries are becoming
Yeah.
more of a thing and more normal.
I've talked to people who've done that.
Expound. Did they say anything like, I don't know, just any
They just really use ChatGPT and be like,
really? And
"Yeah,
they and
I have
they
like 3
found it
days
successful?
in Napa, give me an itinerary," and it just like spits it out.
Mm. Yeah.
Mhm.
Interesting. That's interesting though, because where is it pulling that information from? From like the same websites that were all the top
Probably.
10, 20 wineries are all the same and it's all the big ones?
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure it's like
I
a
would not be happy with that.
I mean, you can narrow it down, right? That's the beauty of
Sure.
ChatGPT. You could be like, "Okay, now make me a list that's more focused on this, this, and this," right?
Yeah.
Small, family owned, some have art,
Sure.
stuff like that, right? So
Yeah.
you can be very specific with it.
Yeah.
You don't have to make it broad like, "Send me 2, 3 wineries," and it'll
Mm-hmm.
like blow out, right?
Yeah. Visa Tui,
Yeah.
Castello Rosa.
Exactly. So you
You know
could
what
be
I mean?
specific with it as much as
Yeah.
you want, so,
So true.
yeah.
I think there's something to be said about it, working with a person to do that. But I listen, ChatGPT is so
Don't
easy.
have to pay them.
No, I know, and that's so I get it.
That's like the main reason why AI is getting huge is like you don't have to
I
pay
pay for
AI.
that. I know.
You
Yeah,
don't
which
like you
is
don't need an executive assistant. You just need AI,
yeah,
right?
which is scary. Putting a lot of
Mhm.
people out of jobs, but yeah. So I mean, minute by minute itineraries, right? And I think people love it. Just removes planning stress, of course, especially for multi-city or international trips. And it's, they love it for a lot of reasons, but it can optimize for, weather, transit, crowd levels, local events that you might not even know
Mhm.
about, right? Food preferences. Um, yeah, but I think there's also a conversation. Well, no, I know there's a conversation around balancing AI recommendations with like also just that spontaneous discovery,
Mhm.
which I am all about.
Sure.
Me, maybe more so than you. I don't know. But that's like
I'm not against it.
yeah, I don't know. I like how we do our trips. We plan, I feel like just enough, but then we just don't overplan. We're like for one to overwhelm ourselves.
Yeah.
But also two to just kind of like leave ourselves open to
Yeah, I don't want to have
whatever we
every
might
minute
discover
of
along the
every
way.
day like scheduled.
Yeah.
Ew, it sounds stupid.
No, definitely not. Especially with a kid now. It's like you
Ugh.
would you would think you'd want it more scheduled. It's actually
What
quite
if
the
I'm not
opposite.
hungry at that time?
Right. Yeah, exactly. All right, last couple here. Visa requirement changes. Definitely got
Hmm.
to talk about this. So the Schengen, I never know if
Yeah,
you
how to
just
say
the
it.
ETIAS or ETIAS. I don't know if that's like the thing that people say. But anyway, this ETIAS continued its rollout, confusing a lot of US travelers, quite frankly. So even though it's not technically a visa, people refer to it
Hmm.
as one, I think, which led to other parts of the confusion. You had to apply online before entering most of the EU. So it's just sparked some conversations around how travel is becoming, more regulated after the pandemic. So helpful little moment to explain kind of like what it is for those who might forget. Because truthfully, I've read this so many times and I can never
Yeah.
completely remember what it is. So ETIAS, so which stands for European Travel Information and Authorization System. It is a new, I know, right? A new mandatory digital pre-travel authorization for visa-exempt visitors like US, UK, or Canadian citizens entering 30 European countries starting late 2026, functioning like the US ESTA. Don't ask me what that stands for. I don't know to enhance security by screening travelers before they arrive, not a visa, but linked to your passport for short stays.
Huh.
So, like 90 days or less. So, to prep, you have to get your passport ready. Be
Uh,
prepared to provide personal details, education, job, past travel info online
uh,
via the official EU website. Pay a €20 fee and apply a few days before your trip to receive approval via email, valid for 3 years.
Huh.
Yeah.
Sounds like they're just getting
So that's interesting.
20 euros out of everyone.
Which, hey, I mean, good for them.
Do I
I
have
guess.
to do that?
I don't think you do as a citizen. I mean, you're a citizen of Italy, so I would say no.
I wonder.
I don't know. Well, sounds like it's a me problem for sure. Because, well, I guess Audrey too, because she's not technically like quote citizenship. Yeah, so again, got to get on that. But yeah. So anyway, friendly reminder for anyone listening.
Pay your 20
That's like
euros.
a 2025, 2026 thing. So that's something I truthfully would have forgotten about.
Yeah, I don't know if I even knew about that.
Yeah, it's a thing. All right.
Well, it doesn't matter for me, so.
Yeah. All right, last two here. These are airline updates. This one we know all too well because we know someone who works for
Spirit.
Southwest. That one really caught on in the media, obviously. Like, just they began kind of testing and rolling out bag fees, seat selection, which our friends said I think is actually coming in 2026 because I did fly on Southwest recently when I went to LA and there was no seat selection. It was chaos as usual. So a huge break from their like identity, right? Yeah. And people had lots of thoughts and feelings on this. Some saw it as modernization, others saw it as, losing what made Southwest. But, the airline has struggled with profitability for
every airline
years. Well, yes. So I think for a lot of people, it wasn't. For me, I'm not surprised. I'm almost a little shocked it didn't happen earlier. It's annoying that it's like, okay, the bag fees, whatever. But I'm not going to lie. I don't like the not having a seat assignment. That's just a personal thing. I've never been able. It's so chaotic. It just adds more. Yeah. Like, let me get to that seat. It just, God, just stay in yours.
Didn't they do something
with order?
I feel like they were in the news for something to do with like, if you're over a certain size, you have to buy 2 tickets.
Oh, I don't know about that.
I can't remember. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not going to comment on that because I don't know if that's.
I can't remember. Yeah. Thought I read something like that.
But will also unlock a can of worms. Any airline who does anything like that, well, yeah, that's kind of crazy. But anyway, so stay more, tuned on more Southwest stuff because more of it's rolling out. But this last one, I feel like I heard about this, but then I don't know, kind of maybe like forgot. I don't know. But Korean Air and Asiana merged. I don't know if you knew that.
I don't know.
Yeah. So that's, and by the way, these are just like 2 aviation updates. I'm sure there was more.
Didn't Alaska merge with Southwest?
I thought so too. I think it was maybe going to. Hold on.
Could have swore that happened.
No, Alaska and Hawaiian.
That's what it was.
That was it. Yes. Okay. So add that to my list. Yes. Oh, they have officially completed its acquisition. That was in 2024. That's old news, sweetie.
Well, it might have
September 18th.
The deal might have been done back then, but I think it just now is starting to happen.
Maybe. Yeah. I'm reading just quickly some stuff right now. Well, it said completion date September 18th, 2024. So I believe it already kind of happened.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. It probably felt more like into this year by the time it all kind of. But anyway, yes, you are correct technically. So yeah, Korean Air and Asiana merged. So this one was a bigger story because they're 2 major carriers moving towards kind of a full integration. So 2025 saw the start of major updates. So unified fleet interiors, standardized cabin products, consistent branding, that kind of thing. So I think more it's just leaving people wondering like, will routes expand? Will prices go up or down? What happens to loyalty programs? Like all those things that typically, kind of happen with mergers. But it aims to create one of the strongest Asia Pacific airline networks. So yeah, that's a big
cool.
one. That's kind of a big deal. So it's just
waiting for all the airlines to just like merge
everyone's consolidating.
Into like one
it's going to
world
be
airline.
Fascinating to see what happens in the next like 50 years, maybe even less. Truthfully, like
I don't know how anyone makes money owning an airline.
I know
it's so
funny. It always feels like we get like we have to pay an arm and a leg to like go places sometimes, but yeah, it's so much.
Oh my god, can you imagine having a plane like filling it with gas.
Just the jet fuel alone.
Yeah, it's like I don't even know how much it is. Like $5, $6
let
a gallon
alone
at
pay.
least.
Oh, I have to imagine more. I don't know.
Yeah, let's say it's $10 a gallon for jet fuel, and then you're putting in 200,000 gallons.
It's crazy.
It's like what?
Yeah. And then you're paying all the people and all. I know it's and then the maintenance, on the planes, just all of it. Mechanics, the building of.
It's a lot. I don't know how you make money doing that.
I know.
We're all pissed off about a $300 plane ticket. Like stupid greedy bastards.
I have to go to Spain for $800. Like, which listen, that's a luxury. Okay, I'm not gonna sit here and be like that's cheap, but you know, it's kind of funny. That's my list.
Did you check it twice?
Because
it's almost Christmas.
It's almost Christmas. I know, so crazy. I can't believe it. Yeah, we're in the thick of December.
Yeah, I can't wait for it to be over.
I mean,
well, okay. What? I meant winter. I meant winter.
Okay, I was gonna say because
I love Christmas.
Christmas Day last year, only 364 days until Christmas.
I love Christmas. I don't like winter. Once Christmas is over, it's like winter can fuck off. Like I want the
winter
warmth,
can go to bed.
and I want the sun and the longer days
and go back to Hawaii
and all that kind of stuff.
Okay.
Christmas is great in December.
Fair enough.
Love it. That's it.
What food are you most looking forward to on Christmas Day?
Chips and dip.
Yeah, me too. I was gonna say
onion dip.
We have a really yummy menu prepared for Christmas. Not that prepared as I say that as if we're making it. We're not. Our lovely sister-in-law is doing
my sister.
Yes, sorry, your sister. But
we'll be making food, and I can't wait. It'll be great.
Yeah, it's gonna be really yummy. We'll share some of that. Yeah. But yeah, I'm really excited. So we're gonna have one more episode coming out, I think, before Christmas happens. But yeah, wishing everyone just a really beautiful holiday season. Please let us know what you're eating and drinking. Share all the things. And again, if there was like a trend or a big update or something, again, this is clearly not a comprehensive list. This was just kind of a fun list of random things that we found interesting. But if there's something I missed here, let us know. We'd love to talk about it. Love to hear from you guys. And that's all I got.
Awesome.
So thanks for listening, and we'll see you guys in next week's episode.
Cheers.